Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Sisters. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins and 4 crazy rescue dogs, and a rescued cat who loved to craft in her spare time. So we had both Dancing with the Stars and Survivor this week, and I'm here with your updates if you're playing along with me with our cross-stitch games that are connected. So let's start with Dancing with the Stars. They were so good this week. They were on fire. I loved it. Okay. So, for those of you who are playing Dancing with the Stars with me or Stitching with the Stars, the high score winner. Hang on, it's raining outside, and my poor little glasses have spots on it. Okay. So our high score getter was Chandler. I know Chandler Kinney is killing it. She's phenomenal. Nobody is surprised. I'm not surprised given her background and having found out a little bit about her that she's doing so well. Honestly, what I was so excited though is Alona is still in there, and my girl is. It's so fantastic to watch her sort of progress in her progress and getting better and better and better and not looking so awkward on the dance floor. Look, she kills it on rugby field. And if I had an apocalypse team that I was putting together, she for sure would 100% be on my team. But it's nice to see her progressing and stuff. And also that the show is dressing her a little bit more like the other women on the show. You know, a little bit more less awkward, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Okay. However, eliminated was Dwight. Dwight was our big old basketball player, so he's gone. Kind of sad. If nothing else, I liked watching the different, how does a 7 foot tall guy dance with somebody who looks like they're barely 5 feet? It was great to watch them, how they conquered that dilemma. Okay, so then we go over to Survivor. Now, Stitching with Survivor, is a game that we're playing here in Whip Warriors. You can still play it. I give you updates all week, like every Thursday kind of thing. So you can still play it even if you're not in Whip Warriors. However, Whip Warriors is now open for next year. All you have to do on Facebook, search Whip Warriors. The group is open. Make sure you're answering the questions though, because if you don't answer the questions, they're automatically not going to let you in. Okay? The other news is Lisa and I are going to work together so that we can play Survivor Australia. And who knows? There's an Australian sampler even. There's a couple other really cool patterns that have Australian animals on it. So I may actually start something new for Australia Survivor, sort of. I know that kind of goes against the Whip Warrior purpose. But I've been pretty good at finishing up projects. So we'll see. Let's enjoy this season first. Okay, so immunity. It got down to Gabe and Kyle, and Kyle has been killing it with the immunity. He's won them all up until this point. However, Gabe pulled it out in the end. So Gabe won immunity, so you get to stitch on your Gabe piece. So then they had their luxury, and I'm going to hold off on that for 1 second. And we're going to skip ahead a little bit, and we're going to talk about who was eliminated. So in a surprising turn of events, because for a while there I thought Sue's going home. No, Sue stayed. And the only person who voted against her was the person that everybody else voted out, which was Saul. I'm a little surprised. He's been playing a really good game, and I was a little surprised that they took him out. I honestly thought they were going to take out Kyle. That would have been their choice. He's a good, strong player, and he's won the immunity every week up until this week. It would have been their chance to get him out, and they didn't. So we'll see if that comes back to bite them in the hiney. Okay, so the luxury item. It was a team of, I think, 4 of them got to enjoy the luxury item. So here's how we're going to work luxury. We can't give it to one person because 4 people got it. And they won BLT sandwiches with a soda. So pick a whip that has something that has an animal, ideally a little piggy, because bacon, I think I actually have a pattern that has bacon. I have the Lizzie Kate bacon pattern. I haven't started it. We're not going to start it this week. We're going to pull out we're going to pull out something else. Okay. Because I'm really focused at the end of the year to finish, not start new. Okay. So, stitch on something with an animal or a vegetable. Ideally a tomato, and there are tons of cute tomato projects. And if you are lost on ideas for tomato projects, reach out to Leopard and Lace Co. And I think she's Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO now. That's her jam. She loves tomatoes, and she stitches all sorts of tomato projects. So if you're looking for a tomato project to meet this whip requirement, that's a girl of Flosstube to go check out. Okay. So an animal, a vegetable, or something with bubbles, because soda has bubbles. So there you go. That's how you're going to stitch for your luxury item this week. Now for a bonus, what happened when they were trying to get the luxury immunity idol, the immunity necklace, or qualified to go on the luxury thing, you started off as a team and you ended up playing as a one person against your teammate, essentially. So you're going to stitch on a whip that you've either mashed together two patterns, like I did my lavender and lace Celtic fancy later with Christmas tree. So you're going to stitch on a pattern that you've mashed together, or you can find one that you're only going to do part of the bigger piece. I have a couple ornaments where it's a bigger pattern, but I'm just picking out a small section to stitch for an ornament. So something like that. And so that's how we're going to tackle BLT sandwiches. And that's how we're going to tackle our bonus things. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to I will try to even tag Tammy's show down below and a link to the Whip Warrior group if I think about it. I'll try to do that. And so yeah, let's see. I love seeing everybody else's projects. So go ahead and use the hashtag Stitching with the Stars or Stitching Survivor, whichever one game you're playing at that time. So because again, I want to see what you're stitching. I'm just nosy like that. So with that, remember, you are smart. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are cherished. You are loved. You are needed. You are wanted. You matter. So I will catch you next week with that update. Bye, y'all.